It'll all happen very quickly. This will rapidly drive prices down, lower interest rates, and put more money into the pockets of American consumers. It'll also bring your grocery bill way down. I have more complaints on grocery. The word grocery, it's sort of simple word, but it sort of means like everything you eat. The stomach is speaking. It always coming down, and the bacon's coming down. Everything is coming down. The word grocery, it's sort of simple word, but it sort of means like everything you eat. So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one. I heard something that was very interesting. The word grocery. It's sort of such a strange and simple and nice word. I'm going out for groceries today. I hear so much about the word groceries. I used to use groceries a lot. It's like sort of an old-fashioned word, groceries. The stomach is speaking. It always does. It's a very simple word, groceries. I started using the groceries, when you buy apples, when you buy bacon. I tell a story about a woman. She got 3 apples, and she brought them up to the cash register, and she looked at the woman, and she said, "Is that the right price?" And the woman said, "Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Yes, it is." And she took one of the 3 apples and she brought it back to the refrigeration, and she paid for 2 apples instead of 3. That should not be happening in our country. That should not be happening here. It's not going to happen here.
Eggs, right? We're in the golden age. Well, I don't know if you know this, the price of eggs are the price of gold now. So we're, welcome to the golden egg, perhaps. So, I mean, this is that scene from Star Wars where the Admiral says, "It's a trap."
Yeah.
Okay, this is a total trap for us to vote for a clean CR. They say they found all this fraud, waste, and abuse. That's what they say. Okay, we can argue with that. Yeah. We can argue how much. But that's what they claim. A CR. So should government. But there's a right way to do that and a legal way to do that. And what Elon Musk is doing is both probably unlawful and he's taking a hatchet to a problem that needs a scalpel. He's firing veterans, he's firing senior people with all sorts of experience at FEMA and NOAA that are irreplaceable. And so that's why the American people have given his execution of that a 34% rating, which, if you know, is not a good grade.
Why go through the proper and legal channels when you can tweet 200 times a day? Selective numbers, like 400,000 found here and here. It's all pretty upsetting. You go on Twitter yourself, right? You scroll through Twitter.
I do.
Do you see Elon Musk's tweets always at the top of your feed?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, look, he's the algorithms are pushing his stuff. Yeah. No doubt about it. Sometimes I laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love his tweets. Wow. Interesting.
Concerning.
Something to look at. Concerning. Unbelievable. Right? So he's got a whole list of adjectives.
$8 million to promote LGBTQI+ in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
On her face when she saw Donald Trump. I'll throw up some of that B-roll last night from the joint session. So what this means is that the Trump administration.
This is President Trump's 3rd Supreme Court nominee and the first woman he has appointed to the High Court. In the White House Rose Garden, President Trump made his Supreme Court selection official.
She is a woman of unparalleled achievement, towering intellect, sterling credentials, and unyielding loyalty to the Constitution, Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
The announcement of Judge Amy Coney Barrett was widely expected. The 48-year-old mother of 7 emerged as an early frontrunner. The president considered her to replace Justice Anthony Kennedy in 2018. She also clerked for the late Justice Antonin Scalia.
His judicial philosophy is mine too. A judge must apply the law as written. Judges are not policymakers, and they must be resolute in setting aside any policy views they might hold.
The decision was instantly cheered among many religious conservatives and activists who support Barrett's anti-abortion